In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Got his man quickly. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's good. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, it's Smith. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Mustangs offense will go to work for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Looking to throw at Stone. Using the quick game. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to Johnson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, North Carolina! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, The ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here's the handoff. Nifty little dance step. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Stone. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To throw, it's Stone. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Hamilton. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Jones. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch, called for and made. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front.
He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 40. At the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that play?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second level player correctly. That was a clinic tape on what not to do.
And the Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Stone. Got it! And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. He's right on target. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackle is made at the 48. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hampton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. He got it. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Leaves it with the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The back goes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Hampton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hampton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Looking for a man. It's Stone. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And this defense has taken up residence in the backfield, and the crowd loves it. 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air, it's Stone. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
First down for the offense.
He's gonna pass. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. They make the stop right there, good pickup, it's still short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw it again. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That ball is caught. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, SMU.
To the air, it's Stone. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Oh, look out on the right. The 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. He smashes his way through again. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. He lobs one high down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught behind the line. It's Bailey. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Offense lining up quickly. Wants to throw. It's Stone. Fires to the middle. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll run it from the gun.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
The short hands, it's Dixon. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
Johnson wants to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense gets set for second down.
Second down coming up.
Back to the air one more time. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the air, it's Stone. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Mustangs are on the move. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Maryland. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Looking for a man, it's Stone. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Maryland. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds a crease at the 20, and the ball's on the ground. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. I don't know that there's anything more demoralizing to an offense than the fumble. I know the defense makes plays, but sometimes they just seem so unnecessary or sloppy.
I think the offensive coordinator now has some decisions to have to make. Oftentimes, Reese, we see running backs fumble, they get benched. Well, this offense, they're not going to bench this guy because of his talent. But how many more times do you trust him to carry the football on design quarterback runs after that fumble?
Fires the pass, intercepted. Touchdown Mustangs. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure.
And he intercepts it. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Ready to fire from the pistol. to the air on first down. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Makes his connection. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And on 2nd down for this offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Ineligible receiver. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Using his legs, it's Hampton. Powers through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pulls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Iowa State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Going up top on first down. He's taking the shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll go back to work after the incompletion here, 2nd and 10 from the 36. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch down the right side. Afterburner's coming. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
23, SMU 21.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They want that clock to run. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Right back to the well. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
That wins the score. North Carolina 26, SMU 21.
first order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Grabs it in the middle.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air, and they can't make the play on 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.